When painting with acrylic, you can't just use any old cartridge paper. It's best to use acrylic paper. The acrylic paper is made thick and has a linen textured surface, so it will hold the paint and won't warp when you try to use it or add water. The other option is to use canvas. Lots of canvases come pre-primed and ready to use. However, some don't, and if they do not, then you can buy primer and paint this on, and this just gives a base layer ready for your paints. If you're a beginner and just starting out painting, then it's best to start with paper, because then if you make mistakes, it's no worries, you can throw it away and get a new piece. A tip when using paper would be to tape it down in place using masking tape. This secures the paper while you're painting, and also when you finish, leaves you with a nice border when you peel it off. So you're ready to start painting, so now let's talk about brushes. There is a wide range of brushes that you get, but there's a few simple ones that you'll probably find you use the most. To start with, you need to have a variety of sizes, some bigger brushes for doing larger areas and smaller for doing details. A big flat brush like this is great for getting in a background and doing a lot of coverage, while a smaller flat brush would be ideal for getting in a line. You can use it the flat way to get a thicker line, or you can use it on its edge and create a nice thin line. The angular flathead is also great for creating some interesting shapes. You can use this on its flat edge and its thin edge, and you can use the point for getting finer details. The fan brush is ideal for creating texture. You can simply use the top lightly pressed on the page to create a dotted effect. You can use this if you're trying to create splashes of water or just add texture to a piece. A filbert brush, which is flat with a rounded top, is really great for creating shapes. I would use this when making leaves or sometimes flower petals. You can use the shape of the brush in the way you want to create whatever shapes required. A rounded brush is great for many different reasons. With its generic shape, it can be used to get coverage, to blend colours, and also you can use the fine tip on the end to do smaller details. So it's a good brush to use while painting, where you won't have to change brushes too many times. But also, it's best to use a smaller round one for those tiny little details, making sure you're pressing lightly when you're doing details so you get a real fine edge.